life in general. So I don't know if you know somebody that's in this predicament, or you yourself are in this predicament where it's becoming harder to rent, buy, or sell a home. It's a dire situation, and people are really feeling hopeless and really at their wits end on really trying to move in or move out or just move on, because people may have like growing families, and they definitely want a bigger space. But I got a few different perspectives, so I want y'all guys to check them out, and I'll come back with my commentary at the end.
According to a new poll, 50% of the 2 million renters in the state of Ohio cannot actually afford their rent. You in that boat too? I think most of us are.
I saw this somewhere and I couldn't believe it. Have you seen this? Google searches for can't sell house have hit a record high in early 2026, surpassing even 2008 levels, reflecting a severe widespread housing market slowdown. Did you know that most people, or more people, are searching, hey, I can't sell my home? Not I want to sell my home, I can't sell my home. What's this driven by? We know, but let's look at it. Driven by high mortgage rates, declining affordability, rising inventory, and many homeowners are struggling to sell, with many resorting to pulling their listings. I've been seeing that all year. Pulling their listings or renting them out instead.
Landlords, you're not checking our credit score anymore. You're checking our blood pressure. You want 3 times the monthly income to rent some of these places? Average rent in America just hit $3,000. So $9,000 a month. The average American is not making that kind of money. This shit's crazy, dude.
People can't sell their homes right now. They're having the worst luck selling their homes right now. This is not the market to buy. It is the market to rent. I know it sounds crazy, but right now it is more flexible, more feasible, and it's just smarter to rent right. The average length of time that a house is sitting on the market right now is about 3 months. 3 months. Some houses have been sitting longer than that because the market is vastly different than it was a year ago. Just a year ago. Like, people are losing their shit trying to sell their homes right now. And some people are selling just to go back to renting. So right now it's not smart to buy. If you planned on buying right now, you might want to rethink that, because buying right now is just not it. If you're selling, it is just not it. Like, a lot of people are starting to rent out their homes because it's just more cost efficient to make that money back and pay on their mortgage or pay on their property taxes and whatnot than actually selling their home because they can't sell it.
Be very careful where you buy a house. I have this property in Atlanta that I'm trying to sell for 4 years maybe, that I can't sell because an HOA. Not because my property is not attractive to buyers, not because there is anything wrong with my property. The reason I can't sell it is because the HOA, they don't have any reserves, they don't have any financials, they cannot provide any documentation for a lender in order to clear the property for close. First of all, they're not on the FHA approved condo list, right? Then again, with no budgets, even a conventional loan require you to submit a budget to show the health of the HOA. They don't have that. I don't know what's going on with the liability insurance. It's just, and I want to sell that property so bad, but I can't now. So when I put a property in the market a couple of years ago, I listed it for $239. I put a lot of money into that property. Got 2 or 3 offers. The first one was FHA. We tried doing a special approval thing that didn't work because they couldn't provide a budget. They didn't have a budget. So I was like, okay, we can only accept conventional loans. Conventional loan came, they still can provide the basic information that Fannie Mae requires in order for them to underwrite the loan. Couldn't even do that. So I lost those buyers. Then I eventually pulled the property off the market because I was like, I'm not doing this. Right? So I put the property off the market and I put it on Airbnb. I monitor the market. Because now they can only accept cash buyers and investors, the prices of that community has just dropped because people that want to sell, that are desperate to sell, have to reduce their price to get an investor, to get someone that's buying all cash, that's not going to be requiring financing to buy.
Getting crazy out here. They doing signs to try to get you to move in. Well, can't nobody move in because it's too expensive.
So pretty much, as you saw, you know, you got a couple different perspectives. At the end of the day, I think people are really hoping for the best. They feel as though that they could potentially even sell that property, potentially find a place to stay, but that's not the case, because I think right now, you know, everything is just so out of whack, and we just gotta really wait until everything level out. It's unfortunate, you know, especially if you got a property, it's just sitting there and it's just not being occupied, or you looking to sell a property and it's just nobody there to buy it, you know, and that's unfortunate. But leave a comment down below if you know somebody, or if you're in this situation right now, and let me hear your thoughts in the comments. All I ask is that you just be respectful of each other. You know, everybody has opinions. People may have different outlooks, but just be respectful in those comments. I just want to hear what y'all gotta say. I appreciate y'all tuning in to me, to the tune of almost 400 subscribers, and I appreciate, you know, all the interaction on my videos, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, take care.